got a bag, folks. Got a bag, and there's gonna be more. There's a few more bags where that came from that I'm gonna be filling up. I'm excited about today. My wife was like, hey, did you feed Tip? And she asked because I was away. I went over to the Broadacres flea market. I ran into a friend or met up with a friend, Cali Luis, out from California. Cali Reseller Luis. That used to be his name. Now it's Cali Luis. He's lost a lot of weight. Like, I didn't recognize him almost. So I walked up closer and I waved. Like, let me be that one crazy person that waves. And people are like, who the hell are who's he waving at? There's nobody even behind them. Luckily, it was him. I'm a hot mess right now because I've been a hot mess of being unorganized. I took stuff from my storage unit before I started sharing with you my storage unit and was bringing it over here. I've been unbagging things, unbagging my bags and sorting out what I'm gonna take to the flea market, what I'm gonna list on eBay. And now a new thing that has been working out is having private sales. And I've been doing pretty good with that. That's been helping out. So today's the day though, that I clean this stuff out. I just took one bag. There's some stuff, some hot items here that I'm gonna list. Tomorrow, there's a lot for me going on today. I did a little thrifting at Broadacres. I ate lunch just now. I went to Taco Bell. I should have ate leftovers we had here before we throw them out because tomorrow's trash day. But I was just, you have that mindset of like, I'm just hungry and you fixate on something and then you go for it and then you come back like, ah. But I'm excited about being a hot mess because we're gonna clear this crap up once and for all. And once we get this knocked out, I get to knock out the rest of my garage. And then I tackle my office. And also I got several packages and I got an offer, flip-flops for I think 39 bucks. So right here looks messy, but to me it's not messy. So this may look crazy to some people, but it's not to me. Like, these are just Funkos. I was sorting out the shirts of what are actually mine that I wear. Somehow I got it mixed up in stuff that I was gonna list. More Funko Pops, easy to box. Glass shells right here. At this angle, it looks nuts, but to me, it actually looks pretty good because I've already broken everything down of what goes where. Now I just need to bag it up or box it up and get it out of here. That's the first time I think anybody have seen this section. And it used to be all up in here. These are just things that I have to donate. This used to be just nuts. All of this used to just be where my hand's at, all level, all the way across, even through there. I would have to like low crawl, pull stuff out, come back in and be like, babe, I'm making it home tonight. And she'd be like, over, copy that. Are you hungry? Affirm, I am hungry. So I get to print out the rest of my taxes. I haven't done that yet. Edit the Reseller Island podcast. And then we have reservations at 6:30 downtown. So I really only have like 3.5 hours to do all this stuff. So I'm gonna do my best to knock this out. All right, here's just some of my Funko Pops. I used to have around, I think 500. I still might have around that much, but I have some really good ones in here. Some are newer, just a few years old. Some are from last year, none from this year that I know of. But these are gonna be going to the storage unit. This one's a really good one, Call of Duty. Those are usually pretty good. Spock. Where did I get this one? I think I got this at a flea market for a couple of bucks. At Ross, there used to be better ones out there. This one I ended up getting from the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao. I have two versions of this one. So if you're looking at this, not for sale. Not for sale. I'm just going to store them away, some of them in the storage unit. But I'll show you them. I know Sid was asking me. He was like, Ed, he looks for Funko Pops. So I was like, I have Funko Pops. I'll think about bringing them over later, but there's some. There's here. And then in the garage, I have quite a bit more. Some really good ones, a lot of vintage ones. When I started collecting Funko Pops, it was out in Hawaii when I first met Carla. That's when they started coming out in the white box version like I just showed you. And I was going to the crane machines. These Funko Pops were all over the place. I remember getting some like one of the Beatles. I can't remember which artist, but I ended up getting it for $1 from the crane machines. And I ended up selling that when I started learning about reselling here in Vegas. So from Hawaii to here for $1, that Funko Pop, I ended up selling it for, I think, $120 through OfferUp. I sold quite a bit of stuff through OfferUp. I can't stand plastic hangers. They drive me nuts. There's something about them that just makes me so furious. I'm getting rid of these, at least putting them to the side, because Carla's gonna say, no, you're gonna need those. No, I don't, because I don't like these plastic hangers. I don't know what it is about them, I just don't like them. All right, what do we got? one of the boxes left. See, it's already clearing up. This one I scored pretty good on Masters of the Universe. I got that for $5 out in Idaho. GameStop at the time, or the person who runs it stepped out. He was like, I got some deals. You don't want to miss it. And we scored. This one I got years ago. It was signed at one of the Comic Cons in California. I want to say San Diego, but I can never remember whose signature this is. I remember it was easy to look up in the past, but it's been years. I can't even remember. Here we got some stuff. These go for pretty good money. I need to list this up right here. Crusty Demons. Nice little metal, little miniature scale. Got a vintage. There is some damage on here. Green Goblin character. This one right here as well, another vintage piece. Marvel Spider Stunt System. Look at that Rhino. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like, yeah, look, I just had this stuff sitting around. A lot of people don't know about Tokidoki, but if you do, let me know if you're aware of them. We got to meet the artist twice, Simo Legno. Got to meet him out in Hawaii twice. A little damage on here from traveling from Hawaii, apartments that we moved to, and then moving here. But this is a pretty cool character. Very, very cool characters. And then some other stuff. I'm going to get this up there. Ursula I got this one after the voice behind Ursula passed away. So it's starting to look pretty good. A lot of stuff being taken down there. And this here, just going to the flea market. So it's good. Really sorting through the stuff here. Let's keep going. Look at this. It's looking beautiful. All right, going through some of the stuff there. Came across these gel Nimbus 23s. Look out for them. 23s, 24s, 25s. I did not pay $23 for these. I found these at the Goodwill Bins a while back. Somehow, I never got to listing them. Like a lot of other things. So a little bit of cleaning. It's going to be a quick little project that's going to make me some pretty good profits. It should sell for around, I would say $30 to $40. So I know I'm not at the best angle, but I'm not trying to impress anybody other than myself with what I got going on over here. So these shoes, when you come across any shoes, especially used ones, you want to give them the bend and twist check. All right. Because today I went to the flea market. I got really excited when I saw some Adidas Samoas shoes that I've sold before for $50. Different style ones I sold for $80. So when I seen them for $10, I gave the guy the money. I got super excited. I didn't do my checks. Sid didn't recognize me because I had my hood on, I had my glasses. They had their head down looking at things, going through records. Vinyl records. And then when I came around, I took my hood off. He was like, oh, hey, Sonny. And he was like, don't get those. They're dry rotted. Oh, man. So I turned it over. I gave it a little bend. I could see the crack. I wasn't trying to damage it more than what it already has going on, because some people buy that stuff. I've sold a handful of dry rotted vintage shoes before. Not for big money, because I would get them like at the bins or get them for $2 or $3, and I would still sell them for like 15 to 20 something dollars. I only did that because I was like, just starting and reselling. I didn't want to just throw it away. I wanted to see what the potentials are of things and learn for myself. So you could sell dry rot stuff if they're unique in some odd way. Oh, look at this. I didn't list this one. How did I forget about this one? I do remember getting this one at the Goodwill Bins. There was a couple of younger kids. They're probably in their teens. And they picked it up and they laughed and they were like, oh, look at that. That looks cheap, but it looked like quality to me. So when I opened it up and looked at the tag, I saw Ryan Spooner right here, vintage tag. This one right here, I'm still going to get it listed. I'm going to list everything. Don't wait just because holidays aren't around, like say Christmas, that you feel you need to wait till the end of the year. Get it listed now. Get it listed. Don't be like me. I keep saying that. All right, I've showed y'all some of these hats. I got several of them. What is this one? This one's, I think, yeah, Space Jam is the new one. I don't know why I got it. I just like the colors, I guess, and the pattern. I got it at Ross, but I got quite a bit of blank hats. I've talked to y'all about these before, and I'm going to do something with them soon enough. I've been trying to find a pink vintage corduroy of this style with a nice crown, not too high, not looking crazy, just something that fits my head very, very well. And then these, I don't think you've seen with the last batch of hats that I showed you. These are AHS vintage hats. There are some modern ones that they still make out. And then look at this, folks. Look at this bag. Look at these bag of Power Rangers. I just have this stuff sitting around. Spin Fighters. And I have several of them. Look at that. Oh, and the little figures too. I think I got 2 of each color. All right, I gotta get this stuff out of here. All right, look at this bag here. Vintage bum. I do have some vintage bum wide leg shorts. I showed y'all some vintage ones yesterday, and I got an offer for one of the silver tabs right away within an hour for 15 bucks. I ended up passing up on it. I did counter offer though, but look at this, 511 tactical, brand new with tags, 2 of them, 3 of them, 3 of them. These are expensive when you're buying them retail. I hope the value didn't go down on these, and this is actually a good time of the year because it's warming up and a lot more people are wanting to go to gun ranges. Security wears these too. It's hundreds of dollars right there already. These are all blank t-shirts, just like the hats. Some of these are vintage blank t-shirts that I had every intention on making some t-shirts, putting my logo on there, rocking out SonnyLasVegas, and seeing if anybody was interested. So these are majority of them all are used t-shirts. I did get them for like Goodwill for like half off, and these are the cool t-shirts. I call these the cool t-shirts because they're the long scoop ones. I like these because when you bend over, most likely nobody will see your crack. I just want to throw my logo up here somewhere. Just something simple like me. Actually, I'm not simple. Actually, I don't think I'm simple. The more I say, I try to keep it simple and basic. I'm getting there, but I am all over the place. I think the best way to describe me is what my wife says in one word: scatterbrain. Here's tip your mom's home. All right, I got this Dirty Heads t-shirt. I think this is a Y2K t-shirt, and if it is, this is really good condition. It should be around 40, 50 bucks. All right, bum bag. And I pulled this out earlier. I was looking for it to show you guys. Look at this felt patch. Okay, we'll go to Bunchon. They have really good stuff. And then here are these shorts. These are baggy shorts. They don't look like much, but these are gonna make me money. Just the style of these. Very cool. Pockets, look at that. 1, 2, those are some big pockets. I remember getting this from Goodwill, and I just looked to see if it's still worth reselling. Should have the date on here. Oh my goodness, folks. January 15th, 2021. Oh my goodness. Good thing it's worth reselling. I have it around. Still good package. I remember paying half price on this. So $2. They sell for around $15 to $18 plus shipping. That's going in the listing pile. I'm telling you, it's coming along. It's coming along. Hit the thumbs up. Really helps motivate me. Look at that. Look at that one more time, folks. Look at that. Oh my goodness, folks. This looks amazing. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I think that's part of just being overwhelmed. You know, you get so much stuff and don't organize. The rest of this stuff I'm going to finish up tomorrow. Really good things that I want to show you. And then I confused these little guys. I've been selling them for a while, and then I took them off because I was cleaning up my eBay. But then I forgot which one I listed and didn't list because some work and some don't. So now I got to go through them again. And there's more of these little hamsters inside these bags. Man, we'll get to this tomorrow too. Very productive day. I still need to edit the Reseller Island podcast, and I'm about to show you what has sold already. So far I have 5 items, but 4 of them have already been paid for completely. One of them is waiting on a payment for the last Supreme hat that I listed, the blue corduroy one. So I got an offer for I think 40 for that one. I accepted it. Money in, money out, money in savings. Keep it going. Keep it going. So the items that did sell was one that sold for a lot more than what I thought they used to go for. This was a good refresher for me to go through my inventory that I've had for a while. So these Levi's 577, these are going to be the stovepipe jeans, folks. The stovepipe. It even has all the information on there. It sold fast. As soon as I listed it, within like 2 hours or 3 hours, my phone went ching, ching. Again, it didn't sell for 20 bucks. After telling you that and looking up information, I saw for myself that one was sold for $40. I priced mine up at $64. I sent out an offer, and they accepted the $56 offer. Sold for $56, folks. I've been having this stuff sit around. Another item that I just listed with the jeans that I showed you are going to be the G-Star Raw. These are pretty unique, and luckily, folks, luckily, what saved me, I think, on this was that, look at the tag. The tag was ripped off, but right here, right on the edge, it has the information I needed to tell me what style this is. And it's a 5620 Ski Performance, slim, loose, tapered. So look that up yourself. So always look at the tag. Sometimes you're like, oh, G-Star Raw, just throw it up there. It's good to know the styles. This one, I got an offer from somebody else for $20 and then an offer for $15 on these. And when the $35 came in, I said, look, that's the best offer right now, and it's pretty reasonable. I only paid $7 for this. It's not brand new condition, but it is a good one. Sell it. Sold. $35. These I got at a garage sale. These are worth a lot more than what I sold them for, but I am very happy. I think I paid $15 for these shoes. These are Giorgio Armani, made in Italy. These are like $300 retail shoes. I did have them priced up there. I've had these probably since last summer. So when I got the offer today for $80, I accepted it. The only thing though, these are international. I've been having more and more international sales the past 3 days. I think the bucket hat, these shoes, and then there was something else. And these right here, these were a good score. I've had these for a while. I got them at the Goodwill bins. So let's say I paid like $1.75 for them. Although when you buy more things at the bins, it breaks down to be even less. So these right here ended up selling for $39. Let's say $2 and a $39. I know even after fees, I made $30 in profits. I probably need to start going into bins more often because there's a lot of items that look just like this, especially that brand Echo, ECCO. So really good finds. I think I have like a $200 day so far, and that is awesome, 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 awesome. I am really looking forward to paying off my truck. That is my short-term goal. I need to make several thousand to pay that off, like somewhere around 5,000 to 6,000, and I could do it. I know I can. All right, I had to let my hair down on this one and tell you how I really feel right now, folks. Every single one of you, I can't believe how amazing you've been. You've been so supportive and just helping me continue to move forward through things that I've had, that I did to myself, creating obstacles and bumps in the roads that would slow me down. And today is just one example that a few hours of just really applying yourself to something can make a huge difference. And not only for myself, but for my wife, for the relationship that I'm in. For a long time, I felt overwhelmed about it. And I'm like, I know I could do it. I'll try to work on it a little bit. But today I'm like, nope, do better. Do better, Sonny. You're doing good, but you could do better. I put that on myself, but in a good way, and kept my mindset positive and just thought about how happy everybody would be to be excited for me and say, yay, Sonny finally freaking did it. Finally, dude. I'm very happy about that, as well as this channel has really helped me grow a lot. There's always things we can learn from, and I'm learning a lot from you all, but your support is really what helps make a huge difference. Your support has really been making a huge difference in my life. It's also been something that I really didn't think this channel was going to grow the way that it has. A lot of people who start YouTube look at, if I start, I do it just for fun. But then it goes in a direction that, like this one, can get monetized, and it could help out bring a little bit of money, a couple of dollars here and there. And I'm happy to say, which I wasn't thinking about, that we have now reached one of two milestones. Yesterday, we reached 4,000 watch hours. In order to get monetized, you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. We're getting closer to that, but one milestone at a time, one day at a time, one smile at a time, and just keep repeating those. And I love everything that you have helped me get through by supporting me, by being yourself and welcoming me and allowing me to be a part of your life and sharing with you my life. Being vulnerable is a lot harder than what people think, but I welcome it because I'm learning, and I want to show people this is who I am. Not just the guy that steps into a store and finds things and you could sell stuff and I learn along the way. This is the other side of what I've been wanting to share. And I'm also happy and thankful that my wife motivated me to do this, because there's a lot of good things that are happening. And I hope a lot of what I'm doing for myself that you could use and apply towards yourself. Y'all have an amazing weekend. Be safe, and you see me again tomorrow.